Hi, I'm Adam with Let Us Try That. If you're on a keto or a low-carb diet and you miss having a proper bacon cheeseburger, you've come to the right place. You know, a lot of low-carb dieters settle for a cheeseburger that's just wrapped in lettuce. No thanks. Another option is to make some type of low-carb bread and use that in place of the bun. But that's not a great option either. I mean, who wants a beef patty with some cheese and bacon on it between two slices of something that kind of resembles white bread? Today, I'm going to show you how to make a proper hamburger bun, a low-carb, keto-friendly hamburger bun. I got this recipe from an ebook that I bought called Keto Breads, Your Guide to Baking Grain-Free Low-Carb Bread. And I'll put a link to that book in the description if you're interested in picking up a copy. So to make this recipe, we're going to need almond flour, psyllium husk powder, baking soda, and salt for the dry ingredients. And we'll need egg whites and apple cider vinegar for the wet ingredients. And then we'll need a little bit of hot or boiling water too. Okay, so we can start by preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 centigrade. And we can also go ahead and prep a baking sheet. We can either grease it with butter, spray it with cooking oil, or I like to just put down a piece of parchment paper. And while the oven is heating up, we can put some almond flour in a medium-sized bowl. We'll need 1 1/4 cups of almond flour. There's 1. One 1/4. And we'll add 1 tablespoon of psyllium husk powder. And we'll also add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Make sure I've got a level teaspoon there. There we go. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we'll just mix that together. And then in a smaller bowl, we'll add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. And then we need 3 egg whites, but I'm not going to be cracking and separating eggs. I'm going to use liquid egg whites. Now, I've seen some conflicting information on the tablespoon to egg white ratio. Some places say that 2 tablespoons is equal to 1 egg white, and some places say that 3 tablespoons is equal to 1 egg white. I'm going to err on the side of going a little higher, so I'm going to say that with 3 egg whites, and we need 3 tablespoons per egg white, I'm going to go ahead and put 9 tablespoons of egg whites in this bowl. 1, 2, 8, 9. So we'll whisk that up a little bit. And then we'll add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients and continue to mix that. So we'll mix this up and it'll get very thick. And then we'll add our hot or even boiling water. So I'll go ahead and pop that in the microwave. So we've got, let's see, that's 2/3 of a cup. So now we can add our hot water. And I want to be careful not to make this too wet, so I'm not going to add all of the water at first. I want to mix it up until everything is combined well, and this dough should have a consistency that's similar to thick oatmeal. We should be able to add all of the water, but I don't want to go too wet, so just in case, I'm being cautious and adding a little at a time. You can go a little more. I guess I won't be using all of it. Luckily, I didn't spill too much. This is looking to be a good consistency. Okay, so now I'm going to bring over my baking sheet. All right, so now I want to divide this dough into 4 equal-sized balls. So I divide it in half and then in half again. And I want to flatten out each dough ball to about 1 inch, maybe it's about 2.5 centimeters. And this dough will expand, so it should rise and it should expand out this way. So I want to get it somewhat round and flatten it out a little bit. Then I'll rinse off my hands and then into the oven it goes. All right, so we'll put this in the oven. And it will go into the oven for about 40 to 50 minutes. Okay, the buns are ready to come out, so I'm going to take them out of the oven. And I'm just going to put them on a wire rack to cool. After they've had a chance to cool, we can slice them with a bread knife, and then we can use them to make a nice, tasty bacon cheeseburger. All right, the buns have had a chance to cool. While they were cooling, I went ahead and cooked up a couple of hamburgers with bacon, cheese, and jalapenos. So we just need to slice these. So there's our bun. I had one for me and one for my daughter, so I'll slice up another one. And we've got one burger, 2 burgers. So now you can take this, and if you want to, you can add a low-carb ketchup or barbecue sauce, and you can have a delicious bacon cheeseburger with something at least resembling a proper bun. So there you have it. With this recipe, you can make something that very closely resembles an actual hamburger bun. You don't have to settle for lettuce or something that kind of tastes like white bread. You can have an honest-to-goodness hamburger with a real bun. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, share it. That would really help a lot. Share it on social media, spread the word, get me some more views. And if you want to see future recipe videos, be sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any of those videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. So there you have it. With this recipe, you can get something that closely resembles